And that proves itself true in the success stories that we see surrounding military personnel each and every day. Let me give you an example. Let's focus on the U.S. Air Force. Of the more than 600,000 airmen across the country, only 12, that's 12 out of 600,000, are selected and slated the Outstanding Airmen of the Year. And one of this year's recipients bringing that honor back home here to Jackson. Meet Justin Starks. He lives here in the capital city, graduated from Lanier and JSU. He's one of this year's top 12. Justin has been enlisted in the Air Force for less than 5 years, but in that short amount of time, he's already accomplished a lot. So much, in fact, that he was chosen one of the dozen Airmen of the Year. We talked to him about how he got to this point.
So in the Air Force, I'm a firefighter. So I just, same thing on the outside for us firefighters do for the jurisdiction on the outside, for like Jackson, Byron, Cannon, I do for the Air Force at my installation. So I'm a firefighter for that installation. So we guard, same thing for houses, medical cars, and the flight line with the airplanes, going back and forth and everything you can imagine for as hazards. So yep, I grew up in Jackson. I went to Brinkley Middle School, Provine High School, then I transferred to Lanier, graduated high school, went to Hines Community College, then Jackson State. Back at Jackson State currently right now for my MBA. But growing up in Jackson was overall fun, great times. I really didn't understand the violence until I left outside of Jackson, but overall it was great experience, great times. I don't regret anything I've learned from Jackson, and there's always a love with Jackson. I never forget where I came from, and looking back, as I move forward with these opportunities, I owe it to Jackson on why I'm pursuing a lot of opportunities within my military career and life in general. I know the challenges we face within Jackson, Mississippi, so I never forget where I came from, and I'm always looking forward to helping out back home, and as I move forward, helping out back home in Jackson too, as well as I move forward. So. Keep grinding. Never forget why you're doing what you're doing, and remember that you can achieve what you believe in, and there are different routes to gaining that success, and never give up.
And according to the Air Force Association, Justin responded to 11 motor vehicle accidents, 7 suspicious package emergencies, 4 fires, and safeguarded 16,000 personnel. He also scrutinized 53 training records, corrected 231 errors, received the first ever military Honeywell scholarship from the International Association of Fire Chiefs. And while doing all of this, he's matriculating through a master's program with a 3.9 point grade average. Man, that's my man. And he has authored 2 books in his spare time, I guess, on investigating and finance. And you talk about letting your work speak for itself. And Justin is currently deployed right now. This man does it all.